Fire it out there. We're fishing about 22 feet of water right there, with a slip rig. We've showed it to you before. That's where your lake trout are spawning. That's where your steelhead are going to be sitting. So, and also the water's kind of clear, so it tends to dump them out a little bit deeper. Fish on, guys. Fish on. I think. It feels like it. I don't want to pull the hook. Yeah, it feels. There's a good bobber down. I don't know what it is, but it's big. Oh yeah, definitely a fish on there. I've been fishing this for probably 40 minutes. This drift, and finally the float dropped. Watched a couple of boats come through. The one guy hooked up right here, which was super cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's on. He's on. Fighting like a lake trout. We're targeting the steelhead again, but fighting like a laker. It's a great bite. Just dunk that thing. He's just sitting there. I'm anxious to see which bead he hit, top or bottom bead. You can see the boats drifting by in the background. Angler's Edge Outdoors, he's out here all the time. Coaching up his clients there, which is cool. Yeah. Right there, man. That's where he dropped it. I said he dropped it right there. There's a pile of them there. Oh yeah, he's going wild now. Jeez. I don't usually see that out of Lakers. That thing came up and head shook and rolled and carried on. It's probably twisted in the line now, I would say, which is dangerous. We may not get him. We're by ourselves today, flying solo, so kind of tough. Kind of tough. I can see him down there. I don't know if the camera can pick him up or not. Oh, he's going nuts. He is going nuts, guys. I gotta get back and get my net. This is gonna get good. I didn't really consider the net. It was way back here. Good thing about Lakers is they tend to stay put pretty good and just bulldog you. So you can do pretty good. You can get them by yourself. Oh, come on, man. Current's picking up a little bit right there. I may have to chase him down. Yeah. Gotta know when to pull and when to hang on. You can't see it probably, but he's pulling drag. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. Everybody thinks we're just hanging on, turn the drag down or what have you, but no. I mean, we got 8-pound leader on there. Oh, he's coming in the shallows right there. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to chase this one. Oh boy. Jeez, maybe I can get him right here actually. That would be awesome. Pretty shallow ledge right here. We might get lucky. The trouble is keeping him up off the rock ledge. There he is right there. All right. Let's go. See what we can do. When you're by yourself, you want to pull upriver, and hopefully he slides down into your net when the time comes. I'd say the time is near here. I may have to run up there and try to do something here. Yeah. All right. We got him. Sweet. Solo. Oh man. Give you guys a good look. Again, out of season, so we're gonna keep him in the water and get him unhooked. We'll get back to him. Niagara River lake trout right there, boys and girls. He is. Whew. He's something. So we're gonna. There he goes. Nice. Whew. All right. I got a mess here. That's tough on your own. But I'm gonna get rigged up, see if we can't get another one. All right, guys. We got a late start to the day today. Went to church. It was pouring rain. I'd wanted to fish an Erie trip with a buddy of mine, but the rain was just too much for it. It blew out, got muddy. So after church, just got the stuff together, ran down here to the lower Niagara, one of my favorite spots, and it's real quiet down here today. It's nice. I fished for about 45 minutes already and hooked one that you'll see. There's some fish jumping and stuff. Guide boats are poking a couple, but it's early. We're chasing the steelhead for sure. But we talked about it. It's going to get a point where there's so many lake trout in here that you literally cannot catch them. I mean, it's ridiculous, but you'll also get some steelhead. So we're going to keep trying. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're liking this content. We appreciate it. We'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, guys, we showed you this rig before, but here's again real quick. That float, it's a slip float. It's got to have that metal insert. And then a bead so you don't smash stuff. And then today I'm using a heavier weight, a 3/4 ounce. Usually I use a 1/2 ounce in there. And I just broke off my double bead rig, so I'm getting a little frustrated with it. I'm just gonna go to a single bead using this Cigar 8-pound fluoro. Pretty set that it's got to be fluorocarbon line that you're using down here. The water the visibility today is probably like 5 feet. I think it's actually pretty clear. So the fish will sit out a little bit further. I don't know if you just heard that, but one she jumped right behind me just as I said that. They sit out a little bit further, be a little bit tougher to catch. So there's my leader, and that's probably, I don't know, it's probably 4 feet. And then I'm just gonna go to the bead bin. I'm catching fish on. We got all kinds of colors. We've been doing good on this guy right here. This kind of fluorescent. It's a solid. You know, some guys all they want to do is the see-throughs. Some guys need a blood dot. That's the cool thing about bead fishing. If you can dream it up, they've got it. So down to a 6 or an 8. We like those Raven hooks. They seem pretty strong and pretty reasonable. Just wet that knot, nip off, and there you have it. You gotta get a bead. I gotta get a bead peg, which is just a clear piece of, I think that stuff's silicone. I don't even know, some kind of soft. Looks like a plastic toothpick. I'll tell you. You can use it 2 times. Okay, and I always stick it in the top. This bead will a lot of times slide down. They'll bite it so hard, and I think they slide easier down the line, then up the line. If you know what I'm saying, the fat part's up at the top of the bead. Skinny part's at the bottom. Just makes it go a little quicker, so a little easier. But I'm not gonna double bead this anymore. I've gone through a bunch of gear today, but there it is. When I first started fishing this, I could not imagine that this thing would catch fish, but it does, and it hooks them good. It's clean, and you know, changing colors and changing sizes and everything, it's real quick. So I'm gonna get out there and give it a shot here, see if we can bring another fish. Fish on. Ooh, that might be a steelhead. That thing is taking drag. Holy cow. I threw up way higher in the drift than I had been. Oh, come on. Get out of that current. Nice and easy pull. I set the hook, I thought I had a snag. Oh, that thing is head shaking. That might be a steelhead. I don't know. I can't be staying down like that, right? See if we can't ease him in here. Because he's way out in the current right now. Just no freaking bueno. No good. No freaking good. Oh, he's coming back into the hole. Fighting like a Laker. Oh, come on. That was a weird spot for him to be. I almost wonder if this thing is foul hooked. The way it's fighting is real weird. Real weird. It's only the second fish of the day. I was getting ready to move. Except for I have such confidence in this spot from fishing it over the years, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with this fish. This might be a really big one. When he hit, he took drag. They don't usually really do that. He went on a run. I mean, just tore me up. But they are big, heavy fish and big current. And it's just, I mean, he's right below me right now. Oh yeah, I see him. He's big. Holy cow. Guys, he's big. I guess we better take it easy. You can see that float down there in the water. He's right below me. I'm pulling straight up on him. And he just keeps pulling right back down to the bottom. I see him. He's fair hooked. Nice fish. Nice fish down there. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna have to see what we can do here. Whew. You guys can see that float. That's where he's at. He's right under it. Uh-oh. He's trying to get down current on here. Ah. He is feisty. This thing, I haven't had one head shake like this. I can't remember. He's just giving me the business. Just gotta be patient with him, and I'm not very patient. I can see him down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's just laying there. He is a hog. He's a big fish. Big old Laker. That's what's going on, and he's big. Super fat, so. Lord. Just rolling out there. He's not even ready to net. I can't do anything with him. It's just too big. actually holding the spool a little bit, which I shouldn't ought to be doing, but I don't know. Oh. Come on. Alright, I see him down there. I'm gonna try to grab my net. See what we can do here. See if I can get below him. He's really just hanging down there now. I went back to the double bead, so I'm a little bit nervous what bead he might be hooked on. He's wrapped and everything else. Could be bad. If I can get him or not, guys. He's big. He's real big. Holy cow. The biggest one I've caught in a long time. Holy crap. Oh. He's big. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good one. Whew. Holy cow. Oh my God. I got a giant. Holy cow. You guys can see that fish. Holy cow. I mean, he's coming out of my net with the top bead on the double bead. I'll try to get him on. Let's see if I can get him on hook too. 3, 4, about 30. He's about 38 inches long. Or I'm sorry, about 36 inches long. Just gorgeous. Spawning colors. I mean, look at that thing. I want to keep him in the water again. You gotta use real care with these guys. But that's a giant. That is an absolute giant. I mean, just look at him. Holy cow. Just an absolute toad. I knew it when he took. He was something special. There he goes. Woo. Nice. All right, I'm gonna re-rig after a fish like that. You want to check your leader and everything. So I'm gonna get re-rigged and get back at it. That's the second fish of the day, so I'm doing okay. Show you what we got that fish on. Went back to the double bead. Literally just throwing 2 chartreuse, but different sizes. That's a, I think that's an 8 mil, and that's a 10, or maybe a 10 and 12. I think it's 8 and 10, guys. And I threw into a slightly different area, and he just crushed it, dropped the float, and it was on. So. Got to adjust the depth just a little bit. They're going like 6 to 8 inch increments. Slide that up and down. The difference in the speed of the current from one drift to the next is remarkable. You can see it's dead flat out there right now, and so everything's sinking a lot faster. So you got to come up a little shallower. Otherwise you keep dinging it off the bottom and snagging. See, now you can see it floating perfectly through there. Whoop. Oh. Oh, I lost him. That was a fish. Holy cow. That was a good one. Right through there. I just changed the depth on that. Damn. We missed him, guys. Holy cow. I thought there was no way. I was just filming that bobber going through there. I thought there was no way that was going to be a fish. when that float went under, but it was. Jeez, darn it, I wish I could have stayed hooked up on that guy. For such big fish, you see them, they just nibble. I mean, it's like tap, tap, tap. It's really strange. Really strange. The first fish I got, it was dead flat like this too. It was drifting real nice. Going down again. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. I only had a couple hours to fish this afternoon, and I ended up going 2 for 3 on the lake trout. No steelhead today, but it's just going to keep getting better. They're forecasting for some real cold weather this week, and the water temps will cool. It's been real windy, so there's some dirty water coming out of Lake Erie, which should help a little bit. But yeah, some good fishing coming ahead. I got a bunch of vacation days in the month of November, and plan to spend them, fishing and trying to bring you guys some good content. So appreciate y'all. The comments are fantastic. Met some nice guys on the stream today, and so if you're liking this, just do us a favor, subscribe. Really appreciate that, and maybe we'll run into you down here. Take care.